Water, an essential part of human life. But how valuable is it? Due to increasing global population and overpumping of groundwater, the UN estimates 60% of the world's inhabitants will be living in water-stressed areas by 2050. That's 4.8 billion people, or the population of the entire Asian continent. What's worse is that 80% of the global wastewater is dumped untreated into the environment, increasing pressure on our environment and wasting valuable water. With fresh water sources becoming increasingly scarce, the time to act is now. Most developed cities have large networks of underground pipes transporting sewage to centralized areas, but these are costly, inefficient, and hard to scale. In countries without centralized sewerage, this feat becomes almost impossible. This increasing demand for clean water sources and pressure for sustainable sewage treatment has forced many countries and companies globally to use innovative solutions to secure their future water. One such innovation used in 15 countries is the BioPipe system. It's a decentralized on-site biological sewage treatment system that leaves no sludge and turns wastewater into clean water where it can be reused repeatedly. BioPipe's other properties include its modular design, easy scalability, and flexible footprint. It also has no odor, does not produce sludge, no noise, and uses no chemicals, meaning less maintenance while saving operators more money. So, how does this work? First, bar screens remove inorganic materials like toys, wet wipes, and plastics accidentally flushed down drains. Water then flows into a holding tank where at optimal capacity, the BioPipe system begins to fill through a circulation pump. While water is circulated inside the BioPipe modules, air is suctioned into the system using a Venturi injector, saving on high energy costs needed for blowers in conventional systems. As water begins to fill the BioPipe module, a special blend of bacteria biofilm feeds on the nutrients in the wastewater, creating clean water. As the biofilm grows, the older bacteria eventually dies and flows out with the rest of the clean water. BioPipe has optimized this growth cycle so that its dead bacteria are not significantly noticeable. This biofilm mimics the process at the bottom of riverbeds where algae on stones treat river water. You can think of the BioPipe system as tiny natural rivers inside a pipe. The BioPipe system is sometimes comprised of two modules, one for BOD and COD, and the other for ammonia, nitrates, and phosphates. The water completes its circulation time in the BioPipe system and is ready for discharge to tertiary treatment, which may include a cartridge filter and a UV filter. Almost 100% of the wastewater treated in the BioPipe system can now be used for secondary purposes like flushing of toilets, gardening, and in some cases, even as tap water. As the world's dependence on water grows, we need to rely on new, efficient, and innovative technologies for our sources of water. Together, we can do our part to make sure there's still water for tomorrow.